Happy Monday, or whatever day you watch this. I wanted to share my lessons from this week. I got 5 lessons I want to share with you. The first one is everyone doesn't have access to valuable things. You know how when you're in the store and the valuable stuff, you gotta get people that have the access to get in it, right? You can see it, but you can't touch it. You can't even get it, right? So think about that when it comes to you, because you are valuable. Like, everybody shouldn't have access to you. They just shouldn't. So the next lesson: support isn't always monetary. Sometimes it's your presence. Sometimes we think. I used to think this as well. So let me just talk about me. Support isn't always monetary. Sometimes it's just your presence. That's it. Yesterday, my presence was requested. I did not want to go. I was trying to find all kind of reasons why. I was like, okay, so I was asking all these questions, trying to figure out if I needed to go, because I feel like I didn't need to go. But this person wanted me there for support. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to go. So what I did was, a lot of times we're doing things for other people, we tend to neglect our own personal needs, our own personal things that we want to do. So after I took this person where they needed to go and went with them and supported them, then I was able to go and do what I wanted to do. Because being that I was on this side of town, I was like, well, I'm just going to go over here and, get me a little snack, give me something, that I haven't had in a long time. So it was a win-win. And I'm saying that to say this: all support isn't monetary. Sometimes it's just you being there, your presence. I didn't have to say anything. I was just there. I was like, oh, this was simple, right? And they didn't know it was going to go that way. So I was there just in case it didn't go that way. My presence was required. So I did what I did. Number 3, it's okay to be misunderstood. It is okay to be misunderstood. A lot of times people are not going to understand why you do what you do, why you say things the way you say it, why you talk the way you talk, why you move the way you move. And I'm here to tell you that it's okay to be misunderstood. It is okay to be misunderstood, because everybody is not for you. I think a lot of times for me, I used to want people to agree with me. I used to want people to tell me I was right. I used to want people to just go along with whatever I was doing, whether it was wrong or right. That's the old me. The new me is like, I'm okay if you don't understand this. I'm going to continue to do it. And I'm okay with that. And this also goes along with meet people where they are. Meet people where they are. When it comes to faith and religion, I meet people where they are. I'm not trying to change anybody. I meet people where they are. Because we, the body of Christ, okay, myself, the body of Christ, the church, we are the church. So wherever we go, we represent the church, because we are the church. So I'm not going to beat nobody up because they're not where I am. I wasn't always here either. There were times when I was doing crazy stuff too. So meet people where they are, right? Meet people where they are. And if they want to change, then that's up to them to change. But you be that example. You be the example. You don't have to beat people side of the head with the Bible or the word or scriptures or anything. If they want to do that, if they want to make that decision to give their life to Christ, then that's up to them. You can present, an offer, but it's up to them to choose. Meet people where they are. You don't know their experiences. You don't know what they've been through. You don't know. You just don't know. So that's why I wanted to say that. Meet people where they are. I meet people where they are. If they choose to change, then that's on them. And then number 5, know what season you're in and move accordingly. So there's planting season and then there's harvest season. And sometimes we kind of get confused with what season we're in. So my prayer is, Lord, show me what season I'm in. Right, so I just look at, and then you get to sit back and you get to wait on the answer. Because sometimes we just don't know. We don't know what we don't know, right? And I was looking this thing up because I'm like, okay, so what season, according to like planting wise, what season, like what can you plant in this season that we're in right now? And it says you can plant peas, lettuce, and spinach in the winter. Those are just a couple things you can plant in the winter. Now, what if I was trying to plant something else, something other than those things that were supposed to be planted in the summer? It would never grow. It wouldn't be no harvest. It'd just be dead and dry. Would nothing never grow because I'm planting the wrong thing in the wrong season. So I say all that to say this. You got to know what season you're in, right? You got to know what you should be planting, and you got to figure it out. Whatever it is, I don't know. This is me in real time, discovering this. What should I be planting right now? So I'm planting, for me, in this analogy, I'm planting all kind of stuff. And I'm like, okay, I'm trying to see where the harvest. It may not harvest in this season. It may harvest in next season. It may harvest in, next year. I don't know. But I'm going to continue to plant. I'm going to continue to plant all kind of stuff until I see the harvest. That's it. So that's my real time lesson that I'm in right now. I'm like, I'm trying all kind of stuff. And I'm like, okay, I want to, you want the thing to work. Like, you really want it to work. It's like, what am I supposed to be doing? Let me get quiet. Let me get still. Maybe let me fast so I can get some clarity around what season I'm in right now. What am I supposed to be doing right now? Right? So that's where I am right now. So I'll run those lessons back. Number one, everyone doesn't have access to valuable things. You're valuable. Everyone shouldn't have access to you. Number two, support isn't always monetary. Sometimes it's your presence. Number three, it's okay to be misunderstood. And number four, meet people where they are. And number five, know what season you're in and move accordingly. Know what season you're in and move accordingly. So those are my lessons from this week. And when I wrote down the first one, we were in the appliance store and someone was messing with how they have the little sensor tags on the items, and they must have pulled it too far, and this alarm was going off. And so the alarm went off until the person came over there and put this thing in there to stop it. And then we were also waiting on somebody to come so we can get something out of the case that was locked up. We can see it, but we couldn't touch it. So that's where I got that from. Everyone doesn't have access to those valuable things. And then once they get that valuable thing, we're going to take this. They're not going to even let you touch it till you pay for it. We're going to take this up to the register. Are you ready to check out? You done shopping? We're going to take this to the register. And then you get access once you pay for it. Once you make that transaction. Because you couldn't even touch it. We couldn't even touch it. You want this? Okay, I got it for you. I'll take it up here. Once you pay for it, you get the access and you get to leave with it. That's all. I was just sitting there like, wow. Life is full of lessons. Life is full of so many lessons. And each lesson I shared is something that I learned throughout this week. And so I just wanted to share that in real time. Life is full of lessons. Learn the lesson. Learn with the lesson, or it's going to keep repeating itself, right? That's all I have on this Monday, February 5th. Have an amazing Monday. Have an amazing week. Have an amazing day. Whichever time you watch this, let it be amazing. Till next time.